Hello and welcome to this little extra video I put together for you on how to make planner clips, not kips. So this is my planner I chose to start using in 2016. It's a Webster's Pages Color Crush planner. And I'm going to show you this page, and I'm sure we all have a CHA must-have list in our planner. You know you do. And I showed you that clip. Now I bought that clip, but I think I could make some pretty cute ones just from my scrapbooking supplies. And these are the clips I came up with. One is the snowflake one. And then the next one has a little flare on it. That flare is from the December Click Kits. So I'm going to start by showing you how to make the snowflake clip. And I think you could make this clip with any kind of supplies and punches you might have. I chose this American Craft POW silver glitters paper. Those little gems are Queen & Company gems. And then I just bought a big pack of jumbo paper clips from my local Walmart. I think they were $3. So I'm going to start by punching two of these snowflakes. This punch is a Sizzix Tim Holtz punch, and it makes the cutest snowflakes. So I'm going to go ahead and punch two of those out of the glitter paper, and of course my punch is going to stick and going to give me a hard time because it always does. And then as soon as I get the paper unstuck here, yeah, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab some Glossy Accents. So I found Glossy Accents were the best for keeping the metal paper clips in place, and you need a bunch of it, and these take a long time to dry. So I'm looking at the one that I made because I want to make sure that I have the clip correct. So you want to make sure that the longest part of that clip is on the outside edge, and that is very important because the first one I made, I did it backwards, and then it didn't want to clip to my planner with the right side showing up, and it was not nice. And here you'll see me I'm putting Glossy Accents both in the middle all over the paper clip, and then also I put just a little bit on each edge of the snowflake. And what that does is when I place the other piece of the other punched snowflake on top of the one that's is on my mat, I'm going to move it, I'm wiggling it. You do have a little bit of time to go ahead and wiggle it so that the two punched edges match up, but the glitter is facing out. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to fiddle with it just a little bit. The Glossy Accents does dry fast, but not super fast. You have time to go ahead and match your punched edges up on your clip. And the Glossy Accents will probably squirt out. I had Glossy Accents all over my fingers till I was done. But you need a ton of it in the middle to hold that paper clip in place. And then when it dries really nice and hard and keeps that paper clip into place. Now I'm going to go ahead and take one of these cute little gems from Queen & Company. They are called Candy Shop Sunflowers, and they're in clear. And I'm going to place one right in the middle of my snowflake. And there you have it. So I did not add any extra Glossy Accents to the back of my gem, but you might want to, you might not. I guess it depends on how hard you're going to be. They seem to, so far since I've made them, stay pretty well and not come apart. So I would say you're probably okay. So for our next clip, we are going to go ahead and we're going to grab some scrap paper, a flare that complements or matches that scrap paper. You can also use some pattern paper and a circle punch. So this flare that I'm using for this clip came from a Flare for Buttons, which is an Etsy shop. They have super cute flares. And for their size flare, I used a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. And I also, for the other two I showed you earlier, I used the ones from the Click Kit. I also used a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. But I know sometimes flares come bigger or smaller, so those are the sizes I chose. I'm going to go ahead and ink my edges of my circles because I always ink the edges of my circles. And then I'm going to do basically the same thing that I did with the snowflakes. I will say it is easier when you just have a circle because you can just smush a big blob of Glossy Accents in the middle of that circle, smush the paper clip down into the Glossy Accents, and then I put a little bit around the edges, a little bit easier because with the snowflake you had all those tiny little circles and things you want to get them perfect, but for the circles you can just kind of smush them on and you're good. So give it a good squeeze, squeeze your circles together. And then on top of that, we're just going to put our flare. So these you can make with, I know there's beautiful flares out there. You could make them with any kind of flare you wanted. And because you're using supplies that are scraps that you probably have around your house, around your scrap room, not your house maybe, you can change these up, make lots of cute little ones. There's that one that says Hello Life, which I thought was adorable for a little paper clip. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can use them. So I'm going to grab my snowflake one and that little one I showed at the beginning. I think it says capture the everyday, another really good saying for a planner. And so how I've seen people use them, because this is the first year I've ever really done a planner, is they kind of clip them to that front piece and maybe use them to store them in that front piece there. And they go on really easy and cute, and look at how many clips you could fill that little flap there with little fun paper clips. I'm going to use mine, I have that one there that says important stuff that I bought, and it is there, and I'm going to use another one to hold where I am in my calendar, so there's my calendar page. And then I've also been, part of my journal, or part of my planner, I have this pot where I've been doing journaling, so I'm going to put another one over there. But there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me do, and have a great, wonderful day. Bye!